All right, so we're gonna get started here. Top of the hour, 9 a.m. I'm looking at VFS. This is the one that I traded yesterday, VinFast Auto. I'm gonna upload a recap on this later this morning, so you guys will be able to watch that. That'll get uploaded to YouTube. This was a pretty. I mean, we had a really incredible move yesterday. So congratulations to those who traded it from $17-18 a share all the way up to $46.98. So that is great to see. That was some really nice action. It's gapping down a little bit here. I just noticed it was popping up a teeny bit, but it is still below volume weighted average price. I'm not sure that we're going to get a lot more action on this one today, but maybe later in the week. We'll see how it holds up. Some of these, they pop up and then they have a couple days of rest and then they recharge for another move higher. This morning, I'm in the red on VCIG. I jumped in it as it was squeezing up on this candle at 6, took profit at like 640, added back at 670 and at 650. And as it was coming back down, thinking it was dipping for first 1 minute candle to make a new high. And it just kept dipping. So, you had a green candle and then you had 4 pretty high red volume candles. It just did not hold up. So I'm down $1,400 to start the day. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. So that was at about 8:05. Haven't taken any other trades in the last hour. Have just been sitting tight, being patient. Yesterday we had obviously VFS, which was really at the open. And I'm kind of just, hoping that we see something else that starts to make a move. I don't know exactly what that might be, but, we'll see. So let's see. GRI, yeah. So very, very light volume on it. That's always the challenge. Your high there was 25. So your volume is so light right now, I don't know that you'd be able to get filled on your trades. So you've got a high of 550. I think on this, what I would say is, we should see whether or not and how well it holds up. Does it give us more opportunities? I'm not sure. Just looking at this headline here from this morning. Yeah, it could be hard to know. So you've got a fairly big red volume candle there, bigger spreads. Yep, Jess is here. You had a couple good trades already today. So in cents per share, I think I did pretty well on VFS because I was trading with relatively small size, but I didn't add up how many I got. So GRI, high volume red candle right there. We'll see whether it can curl back up. Let's look back at VCIG. Yeah, it's kind of a funny headline, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to trade. VCIG pulling back a little bit. So it's about 905 right now. Our leading gapper is SUNL. This is actually a reverse split. So it's trading at 250 reverse split though. You could see here it's a 20-to-1 reverse split. So I don't really, we obviously do get reverse split squeezes, but I don't know if we're going to get one on this one. Let's see, SUNL. Right now it's down 10%. Second leading gapper right now is GRI, up 55%, but very light volume and higher volume on the red candle. So just have to kind of assess exactly what this thing is going to do. Not really sure. ITOS, $16 stock, 600,000 shares of volume, 24 million share float. Let's actually sort by volume for a second. BGLC. Oops. Highest volume. Don't like that. Below volume weighted average price. It hit a high of 205. It's down now. KPRX, second leader in the volume, 60-cent stock, so it's too cheap. Not interested in that. Ruth, I do trade reverse splits after the split, not before the split, but after the split, I will trade it. The only thing is that I prefer if there's news. I'd prefer when there's a lot of room up to the 200 moving average. There's a couple things I look for, and SUNL has some of them. It could be okay, but right now it's just not doing much. VCIG. HKD, you know what? I underestimated this one yesterday. It definitely had a bigger green day. About, let's see, how much volume did that have? A lot of volume, 30 million shares plus. So, anyways, made a pretty big move, but retraced a lot of it. Went up to 850, came all the way back down to 6. Okay, thank you, by the way, for those who hit the thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Low on GRI, 376 on the pullback. $409 by $418. Nice little pop. Volume weight average price is $432. So 909 and 45 seconds. That means we've got about 15 seconds until this candle closes, which has a high of 449. Just glancing at the VFS chart. almost not quite a double top pre-market, but it did squeeze up there at about 4:15 a.m. Some traders bought it up to 44. High was 46.98 though. Hey Rob, good morning. So I'm sitting in the red right now, but something that I kind of think about, and this is when you log into Lightspeed, the broker, the platform's kind of funny because when you log in and you look at your daily summary, it tells you, where is it? When you first log in, it tells you how much you're up, but what's kind of interesting is that it's your P&L for today is the combination of yesterday and today. I don't know why it's probably a glitch, but I kind of like it because it shows, I'm up $478. So that sometimes is helpful when I log in there, which I do to download my metrics and stuff like that. Because then I'm like, although I'm red today, my two, where am I at over the last 2 days? And when I'm green over the last 2 days, sometimes that's a helpful way of thinking about the loss today not really being a big deal. And, you don't want to count your eggs, count your chickens before they hatch, or so to speak. When you have a green day, you might have a red day the next day. So it's like, if you're up 5,000, you kind of just have to assume, ups and downs. So I try to think more about being green on the week than being green on a particular day, just because I know that I can get very fixated if I let myself on wanting to get back to green anytime I'm red. And that's not always, sometimes the right thing is just to sit with being red, well, until there's a better opportunity. And sometimes the next best opportunity won't be until tomorrow. So how much does it really matter to recoup, the $1,400 right now versus doing it tomorrow morning? You know what I mean? Like, obviously it would be great if there's more opportunities today, just because I want to have more opportunities. That would be nice. But at the same time, if there aren't, should I let today's loss push me to overtrade anything that's moving and just to trade and trade and trade, jump on whatever hits the scanners? And I think the answer on that is no. But many traders will do that anyways, overtrading when they're red, revenge trading just to try to recoup losses. And, I've fallen into that habit many times myself. So just to give you sort of my mindset when I'm sitting in the red, ideally, I don't want to lose more than I've made in the last couple days. If I was down 5,000, I would feel much more frustrated right now, since I was only up 2,000 yesterday. But being down 1,400, it's like, no, I'm still green over the last 2 days. So it's easier just to not worry about it. And then simply by not worrying about it, I free that mental energy from being stressed and upset to just being ready to trade whatever sets up in front of me. And if it's good, if we get some good opportunities, then just like that, I might end up finishing the day green and even above my daily goal. But if not, it also doesn't matter. That's kind of thing that it sometimes feels like the people who make the most money are the people who don't need it or don't so much care about it in a way, because they have enough of a detachment that they're able to focus just genuinely on, is this really a good setup to trade right now? You know, like ITOS, or is GRI really a good setup to trade? I could have chased that, but the volume was so light, the spreads were big. That wasn't, that wouldn't have been a good trade. And clearly. So, being able to restrain yourself there and have discipline is important. So, yeah, the more desperation you have to make money, the harder that money will be to earn. So it's about 9:17 here. So we've got about 13 minutes to the opening bell. I haven't seen any offering news on VFS. This pullback is just it's just some I don't know, profit taking or whatever. So Daniel, I have a license agreement with TradingView. So we use their charting engine for our charts, and then we've customized it a little bit for what we're looking for specifically. So we've made some changes to the charts to suit our use, our platform, and this was something that we went back and forth about. This seemed like a more efficient way to get charts into production than to start from nothing, right? To start from nothing and build our own source code for charting. Most people don't start from just nothing. They start from some pieces of source code, but in any case, it's a much bigger project when you do it that way. And with TradingView, we were able to use their charting engine on a license agreement, and that just allows us to spend our time customizing it for day trading, for the type of trading that I do. So on the Day Trade Dash platform at Warrior Trading, we've got the 10-second chart, we've got the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the daily. Of course, those are the time frames you're accustomed to. But Well, maybe not. Not everyone uses 10-second charts, but I like them. And I think this has been good. I think a lot of our members at Warrior are enjoying these charts. Of course, some people use charts that they have with their broker, like Thinkorswim or E-Trade or whatever. So for me, because I've always used, or for such a long time, I've been using these, discount brokers, the ones that are really low commission. Those low commission brokers don't have the money to invest in like really good software. So they often lease software from other companies. And so I've just been content with using a third-party charting platform. So for a long time, I used eSignal, which is about $175, $180 a month. That is expensive. I mean, and I never paid any annuals. It's just that's how much it is per month. So, I think our membership right now is $247 a month. We have another one that's $197. We have a couple different membership levels, but think about everything you get with that versus just getting charts for nearly $200 a month at eSignal. All you get are the charts. You don't even get good scanners. So, this has been my kind of dream was to build the ultimate day trading dashboard, which is why we call it Day Trade Dash. That everything you would need for trading is right here. The only thing that's not here is the actual execution of your orders, which, building in the level 2 is easy enough, but then integrating the buy and the sell button and your order entry window, or your position window, that now gets into maintaining a platform for real money trading. I've been nervous at trying to do that because even I don't like to use those types of integrations. I prefer just to use the platform provided by the broker. So anyways, I think we'll stop short of integrating for trading with brokers directly from the platform. Maybe we would add sim trading at some point. We have sim trading right now as a separate platform, which is nice because that's the same platform you can use with real money. We have the same license agreement to use that platform that the real brokers have. A lot of these discount brokers, they use these different software companies. So we use one for the simulator, which is great. And, it works well. So I don't know if it makes sense to spend the time rebuilding that when it works just as fine as it is. So anyways, a little bit of a tangent there, but these are the charts from TradingView. And I can open the Lightspeed charts just for comparison so you can see. I've been using Lightspeed for a long time. I really like them as a broker. I don't like them for charts. These are their charts. To change the time frame, you've got to go into settings and then change to 5-minute. And then you got to go back into settings and change to all time. So, so I'm sure some people will be totally fine with just using something simple like this. You can see what's going on, more or less. So, it's up to you. All right, so we've got 5 minutes to the opening bell. VFS is pulling back right now, so this one doesn't seem set up. Let's see. So I see some people posting questions. I'll come back. I'm probably going to miss answering some of the questions that people are posting on YouTube. If you post them in a comment to my upload later today, I'm going to upload the recap of yesterday's trade on VFS. Post your comment on that video, and then I'll see it, and I respond to comments usually in the afternoon. So I'll go look at that this afternoon. So VFS pulling back a little bit. Abercrombie Fitch moving higher. Not going to trade that. GRI pulled back quite a bit. I think that was a little bit of a funny one. Just not really sure. VCIG. So right now it's kind of a waiting game. So I'm sitting in the red. Took a little bit of a hit this morning. Not too bad, but 1400. And I'm going to sit tight going into the open to see if something ends up, you know, showing that it's worthy of trading. I'm not interested in taking trades just for the sake of trading. I want to see something that really looks good. So if I see it, I'll know and I'll get some trades. All right, so I'll be here for the next, well, probably till about 11 a.m. today. So we'll see if we find any opportunities. All right, that's the game plan with about 3 minutes to the open. Thanks for those on YouTube for tuning in. Hope you hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning.